In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get started in property with little or no money. It's a myth that you need hundreds of thousands of pounds to start buying property, investing and get cash back in the bank. Forget it. You can get this done with little resources. My last two deals I have done, I haven't put a single pound nor penny into that deal, and they are phenomenal deals. Without further ado, let's get straight into it, and I'm gonna give you these quick fire tips on how to get started. So, starting with number one, joint venturing or partnering. This is where an individual has no money, but they find someone who does. Now, when you're constructing a property deal, there's three parts to it. There's the money, there's the time, and there's the skills necessary to get the job done efficiently, but also compliantly, and making sure that it's profitable on the back end. So, if you have two of those things, the only thing left is one, the money. So if you know someone, whether it's a friend, family member, someone you've seen in a networking event, get in touch with them and see if they'd be interested in partnering up with yourself, because you have the time, skills and knowledge necessary to get these deals over the line. But this massively helps if you have a deal ready at the time. That puts you in a strong position to be able to present it to them and will make them want to join up with you to get their hands on that deal. You'll bring in something really special. And I can tell you now, from an investor's point of view, the hardest thing to find in this game is actually the deals. So you partner up with someone else, grow a portfolio, no money down, and I've now done this for my last two deals. I haven't put a single penny down. There's something called a joint venture agreement, and the most common one is a 50-50 split, where one investor puts the money down, one investor puts the time into it and has the skills to get the deal over the line. They both collaborate and the profit is shared on the back end, and also equity over and above what the investor that put the money in originally invested through a director's loan. So, joint venture. Okay, so next up is training. Now, if you are not constantly training yourself, learning more about property, then you're missing a trick. I've done mentoring and training myself throughout my whole career and time as an entrepreneur in the property field and sector, because we constantly need to evolve with regulations, etc. So you need to make sure you're up to scratch. Now, an easy one, which is really cost effective, is get yourself to property networking events. An easy one is PIN. Those PIN meetups, I think they're like 15, 20 pounds. Get yourself there. You'll meet like-minded people, and it might just be that person that you bump into that doesn't have much time, doesn't have much experience, doesn't have much knowledge. They've turned up to a PIN meetup, but they've got 300 grand in the bank. You have a conversation, they like something in you, or you already have that deal that we spoke about that's secured, and they want to join up with you, but they want a joint venture. They might want to loan you the money for an interest rate, because it's still better than their money being sat in the bank. And this is the benefit to being in those networking events. I met one of my business partners in a networking event, and it was one of the first ones I went to, no joke. So get yourselves to networking events. Now, training and mentoring, especially important as well. You constantly, like I say, want to be learning more. Every investor will have a different aspect in property and will have different experiences and learn different things over their time as a property investor. You want to speak to these people and see their point of view and learn from the mistakes they've made. Now, I offer mentoring, and that small investment in comparison to the 100, 200, 300,000 pounds that it costs to buy these properties is so little, and it goes such a long way. Even at my point, I'm now on my 10th property deal for myself, but I've put my hands to 15, 20 plus property deals through my sourcing business as well, and I'm still getting mentored now. But I also offer that service, and that is something that I would really push, is that reach out for training where necessary, because it's really important for your own development and growth. So if you have 100, 200, 300 pounds spare, get yourself on little courses. Now guys, if you are liking this video, I would really appreciate the support. Please smash the like button, and it helps my algorithm and supports me on getting more videos like this out to help you on your journey. Okay, moving swiftly on to the next one, which is purchase option agreement. Now, this may sound really creative, but this is how so many property investors invest in properties without putting any money down. Now, there's people that sell houses on Rightmove, Zoopla, any platform that you may find out there, but they're also renting their property out, and this is the easiest way to find a nice cheeky little deal. If they are not bothered about whether they want quick cash in the bank through the sale because they're also renting the house, then you could put a purchase option agreement to them. This would be a longer lease, usually on a 5-year, where you agree to purchase the property at an agreed value in 5 years time, and you rent the property off them in the short term, that 5 years. It means that they're guaranteed the rent and you're guaranteed the option to be able to buy the property in 5 years time, and they have to sell it to you, but you do not have to buy it. But they at the same time have got rent coming in for that long period of time. This lease option is a great way for you to grow your portfolio and be able to have a property asset, but not actually have to fork out all of that money up front. You can take that property and do something really creative to maximize the rent and make money on the rent that you're paying. That could be subdividing it into HMO rooms, it could be doing a serviced accommodation, it could be 1,000,001 other things that make more money than what it is currently at the rent that you've agreed with the person selling the property. So keep your eyes peeled. These deals are out there, but I would look into it more and make sure you have the right documentation available at the time. And that's another thing that I can help you with. And if you want more help on that, then do reach out to me. I will be happy to help. Okay, now next one, residential. Now, if you have even just 10 grand in the bank, if you're looking at doing a buy to let, then the minimum deposit is 25%. This is a killer to get started. But if you have not yet bought a property and you're looking at the long term, on your own residential mortgage, there is only the need for a 10% mortgage. And back in the inflation of COVID times, they were even doing mortgages for 5% down. It's even been known to do 0% down in times where properties were mega below market value and banks were lending out money like nobody's business. But now the minimum deposit is around 10%. So if you can find a cheap property in your area that's below market value, buy it in your own personal name. 10 grand can get you a property under 100 grand. But this property, if found in the right area, the worst house in the best street, this could appreciate beautifully. And if you time it just right, could double in the next 10 years. 10% a year, year on year, and in 10 years time, you have doubled your money. The equity you can pull out either via a refinance, which is tax-free money for yourself to invest in other properties, or sell, and again, tax-free. There is no capital gains on your own residential purchase. 10 grand down, buy a property. It's the cheapest debt you are going to be able to find at 4%, 5%, which is the Bank of England interest rate at the minute. Buy a property and let time do its thing. Okay, so last but not least, raising private finance. Now, this may seem extremely hard if you have no experience in property, but it is doable. You may have a family member or a friend with cash sitting about that they do not know what to do with. They may have inherited money, they may have won the lottery, and they really just don't know what to do. But because you've been doing your mentoring and training and you've learned about property and you can present them with the deal that you've already secured, you may be able to offer them on average 10% interest per annum on their money for you to buy a property. That's double what they're gonna get in the bank. I have now done this over the years to meet my cash supplies that I need to buy my own properties. It works for the investor and it works for yourself. And there are people out there that are looking for a trusted developer that they can invest their capital in to get a nice return. This can be tricky to do and you need to know how to talk to these investors. It does take time, it does take experience, but I have no doubt that anyone watching this video can do it if they put themselves in front of the right people and have the right training around knowing what to say to them. Now guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope you've taken a lot away from this. These are the steps that can help you invest in property with little or no money. Now if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm putting out content like this all the time and it will come thick and fast to you, and I'm gonna be posting a lot more and it's gonna be really, really valuable content and it will help you grow. So guys, I hope you implement these strategies and I will see you on the next video. Take care.